Hey everyone, I'm Ghost Turbo, and today I have something very special for you. It's Mumbo Jumbo. As many of you know, Mumbo Jumbo released a video showing what's inside himself, but I didn't find it very accurate, so I marched down to Hermit City, picked myself up a shiny new Mumbo, and sliced him open. So saddle up and join me on this journey as we dive in and find out what's actually inside him. Now the first thing I wanted to know was what's going on inside this very large, extraordinarily square cranium. We come around here, we can actually see his brain is currently firing on all cylinders. He must be making one of those redstone tutorials he's famous for. Now I'm sure most of you noticed this growth in his frontal lobe. Now I've determined that this is the cause of all those spoo moments he's famous for. Now if we give this a little poke, we can actually see that this causes some serious problems. Now the most obvious thing that occurs is that his brain just stops ticking and now he needs to re-record whatever tutorial he was working on. Now I was going to move on from here, but then I noticed something that actually made quite a bit of sense. We take a step back, we can actually see that his left arm looks pretty normal. But if we come back here and activate this again, take a look what happens. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. His left arm turns physically into a spoon. Now I hope soup was on the menu because he's gonna have a lot of trouble eating that fish. Now if you watch enough Mumbo, it seems that when he's in a time crunch, it appears he gets everything right. So I wanted to know, how is this actually possible? Now I examined him pretty thoroughly, and if we come back here and flip this switch, we can actually see this completely turns off the derp machine that is his frontal lobe. Now we can poke at this all day long and nothing's going to happen. But that brings us to our next point. What happens at night? I've seen Mumbo get tired, and it's one of the most hilarious things I've ever seen. So if we turn day into night, as predicted, his brain completely stops working. I bet right now he's telling everyone his contraption is complete. He's patting himself on the back, and he's on his way to bed, leaving everyone confused as to why his contraption doesn't work. The next thing I want to know is what's behind the mustache. At first I was a little bit disappointed, but then I remembered Mumbo gets startled quite easily. If I place a creeper right here, we can actually see that it causes his throat to pinch closed, and now we're all wondering who's the little girl that's playing with Mumbo's account. As we move down into his chest, I'm sure you all predicted that his heart was in fact made of redstone, and sure it is, but then I noticed something quite interesting. If you take a step back, you can actually see that his heart is transforming into a camera. As you know, Mumbo has a second filming channel, and it appears his heart is transforming into a camera. As we move down into his stomach, we can actually see he has his entire redstone tutorial library built into his stomach. Now this is a wicked safe place to store them, however it made me wonder, how on earth does he access them? Well, if we force Mumbo to ingest a few of these, we can now come back here, put on our rubber gloves, and pick up one of these books. Let's see what this one's all about. How to build a T flip-flop. Hey, this is going to come in handy. When I'm done washing my hands, I think I'll learn something new. Another thing we all know about Mumbo is that he's the most wasteful Minecrafter we've ever seen. If you've ever seen one of his time-lapse chats, you probably cringed as you watched loads and loads of resources despawn in front of you. Now this is pretty straightforward. If we come back here, give Mumbo a pickaxe and let him go to work, we can watch loads and loads of resources despawn in front of us. I don't know about you, but I'm going to throw up in my mouth. Give me my pick back, Mumbo, before my viewers damage their computers. Last but not least, Mumbo's most famous achievement. In fact, I can't believe it's not a real achievement on the Hermitcraft series. Everyone always knows when Mumbo's on the server because he has a special talent for bringing a very robust server to its knees with lag. As you can see, his entire leg is a well-oiled lag machine. We can actually come back here and activate that right now. Brace yourselves. Oh dear. Oh, that's brutal. And I'm gonna have to kick Mumbo from the server. Oh, and Mumbo, I found your red shulker box. Looks like you stepped on it. And there you have it, what's actually inside a Mumbo Jumbo. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, and of course, if you want to see more videos, please subscribe. For now, this is Ghost Turbo, and I'm out.